my special guests are here. Remy Ma, Connie Diiamond.
Hola.
I just want to say, brown skin girls. Y'all look so flawless.
Thank
the makeup,
you.
the hair. This is the duo that I did not think I needed, but now I know I need in my life.
Okay.
This is amazing that you two have partnered up to do this song. Connie, how did you know you needed Remy on this song?
The record is, I'm sorry, little baby, I live in a Bronx. It just gave Bronx energy, Bronx baddie energy, Ghetto Ratchet. You know how we get a little 1-2. You know Remy get her little 1-2. She be hungry.
I don't know. I don't put my 1s or my 2s on anybody anymore.
I don't know. I just really felt like it made sense. It just made sense to get her on there. Like, it's just, you know, just being, both of us being from the Bronx and just making sure we like tap in with that female empowerment and just, you know, one hand reaching out to the other. I felt that. We were supposed to have been link up, so yeah. It needs to happen.
Connie, you've been at this thing for a long time. And it's amazing to have someone as iconic as Remy to come in and get on a record and seeing y'all out together and like doing shows and Mary J. Blige's video. I love that.
Yeah. I'm very grateful for her. I'm going to tell the world she's going to kill me. She's so nice. She's like this girl in the world. She's like, I'm not nice. She's so sweet.
I don't know why she keep telling people this.
She's the sweetest.
And
it
Do not listen to this lady.
She's the sweetest person in the world.
I'm horrible. I'm the worst in the world. I'm unapproachable.
You know what it is?
She's
it's
so sweet.
She bully records so hard that I think that people think that that's her real, that's really who she is. But it's not. That's like the biggest misconception. Now, don't get it twisted. She will.
Yeah, we know that.
I will not see anything that they're implying like that.
It gets really real when it needs to get real. But for the most part, sometimes I be having to watch what I say on social media because I be forgetting like how close we are and people could take that and just like run with it and it makes the blogs and it's a representation of her.
Yeah.
But sometimes I really be wanting to like spaz and be like, you have no idea who this person is. But it's because she goes so hard on records.
Yeah.
That's why. And so she has this like, people thinks, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know?
I like it like that.
Yeah, of course you do.
I like it just like that. But you know why? Because we live in a world where social media has taken the forefront in such a way that people literally, like, if they don't see it on social media, it didn't happen. And if it was on social media, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
When that could be the furthest thing from the truth. And I just grew up in an era where, you know, if you got it, you got it. That's how you are. That's how you are. You never really had to put a caption to explain the person that you are and how you give it up or whatever. And I'm never, ever in a million years going to turn on the camera and explain myself to a bunch of people with thumbs. Like I really, that's the only thing that's going on. Just, I'm not talking to y'all. I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. If you think that, when you see me, try it. Let's just see how it goes.
Period.
Like, let's just see. Like, and it's not like, oh, like people like, oh, she's a bully. She's just like, actually, I'm the furthest thing from I'm the one that sees the bullying people and be like, that's my cousin. Now
period.
That's my cousin. Now what we doing? That's my cousin, and let me see you do that to me. So that's where I actually fall in. But I let people say what they want to say.
And you have a soft heart. Like, people don't realize, like, you have a soft spot. You don't like people getting bullied. You don't like people taken advantage of. And, like, the world doesn't get to see that often because you're quiet. You're really quiet a lot of times. Like,
I don't say much.
Yeah, you're really quiet.
What are we talking about?
I'm crying.
There's nothing to talk about. I just, like, seriously, I just want to laugh all day. Like, people who know me, like, I really, like, I wake up every day saying, how many times am I going to laugh till I almost pee myself? Like, that is my goal every day. So, when it comes to Connie, she thinks everything is funny. So, just hanging with her is, like, the best thing ever. I just, like, all day, kiki, ha, 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 all day. But she been reached out to me, and it's so crazy because she had reached out to me with a whole different record. I want to say 2 years ago.
Almost.
I want to say like almost 2 years ago. And I was just like, I like it, but I wanted it to be like, you only have one chance to have that impact, and I wanted it to be that. And when she came to me and asked me to do this record, it was so crazy because I had so much going on. I kept saying, I'm doing it. I wrote it, but you know me, I write some shit and won't go record it. So I'm like, I wrote it, I'm doing it. So by the time I was actually ready to lay it, I didn't like my verse anymore. I liked it, but it wasn't like what I wanted it to be.
This verse that we heard now was
no,
something different.
No,
wow.
It was. Remember, I had sent you a screenshot of when I was writing. And I had it on paper.
Yeah.
And I kept like certain parts of it, but I changed it around. And it was like it's so short, and you rapping so fast, you don't really have a lot of time to get everything in. So I'm like, how can I get everything I want to say in this short period of time? And then she had already bodied it already on her own. And I just wanted to be a good addition. You know how sometimes people get on the record and it does nothing, like they just like, why did you even put them on the record? Like, you actually messed the record up.
Right.
I didn't want that. Plus, people haven't heard me on records in so long because I've been doing so much other things, movies and TVs and battle rap and just hosting. So I'm like, I can't come on here. And she's talking about the Bronx. Like, hold on, wait. What are we doing here? So it worked out. And then she's like, oh, yeah, we got to shoot the video. I'm like, okay, let's shoot the video. What we doing? She's like tomorrow.
Yes.
It was it wasn't that quick, but it was that quick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool, got you. So I'm like, what we wearing? She's like, oh, just anything black. Heard you. So I come in
with mad outfits and mad wigs. And I'm like, I only got this. She's like, you want to wear my, I'm like,
yo, I got mad clothes. You want to change your clothes.
She be styling people all the time. Like,
I know.
Take that way. She styles me every year for Summer Jam, by the way.
Period.
Like, every year she picks out my Summer Jam outfit.
I love that.
Yo, when I say, I'm like, listen, I got 2 suitcases in here.
Yes.
She's like, no.
She came ready.
I did this. So I was like, well, listen, so how many can I wear? She's like, well, how much? I was like, what? I think Dave was shooting that day too. I was like, oh, he's going to be late. So I'll just keep changing until he gets here. And it was cool because the video came out so dope. Then I went over to...
It was like straight to the point, like just the focus. Just that's what I be liking to do. That's what I like to target in my videos. Like sometimes they'd be really simple, but it's because I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying.
Right.
And I think that she had everybody's attention. It was like, boom, hood niggas. Like, yes. It was perfect. It was perfect.
And yo, that verse was so fire. And because I know you, I know how quick your pen game is and how witty you are. Like, I literally have been in a studio where she works on records. It'll be like 3 records, like the producer will cook up, and then she'll write, and then she'll be like, all right, give me the next record, and she'll write, and then she'll go back, and in between the records, I'll be like,
just bouncing back and forth.
Thinking of that
because
so
if you stay on one record for too long, like you start getting like stuck. You're like, all right, put on something else. You go do something else, and then you go back to the other one. You're like, oh, okay, this will work. Like,
right.
I don't know. It's weird. She's different because she be like, how did you, like, I was just standing here. Like, what just happened?
How did you finish
I be like, girl,
hush.
Nah,
the pen game is crazy.
Thank
that verse, like, I just see that verse and I see the record just going down my timeline so crazy. Like, and I know when it's a good record when my DJs just be playing it like crazy. And I feel like it's finally time that you really have something here in the city because you've been going so hard for so many years.
I heard some of her records that hasn't come out yet, and I'm so excited.
Yes,
like she's like a rapper, like, and I think that's why we click. Like, she reminds me of like how I used to be. She's super hands on. I'm like, well, what do you do? Well, I'm thinking this week I got my schedule together, and I'm gonna call up this DJ. Then we're gonna go over here. Then I'm gonna shoot this video, and I'll be like, who's this? She'll be like, me. Like, she's like me, very, I'm doing it. And I like that because I know that's how you get what you want. And that's how because if you wait for the label or the manager, the assistant, like there's certain times where you just got to go and you just got to do it.
And let them follow the lead after that.
You got to trust yourself. That's what the industry is all about, right? Some days you just got to just trust that what you are putting out is what's going to connect with your fans, right?
Yeah, because they shout out to whoever's in charge over there on her project. Y'all missed the ball with that Move record because that was fire.
Oh yeah, that was fire. Sample.
They on board now. They see what's going on, so they ain't gonna fumble it again.
Okay.
Period.
When's the album coming?
I don't know about the album, but I am gonna put out another project. Underdog Season 2.
Okay.
I'm working on the records now. I don't have a timeline, but everything is like slowly coming together.
She goes to the studio at midnight.
I do.
That's when her sessions start.
What's the problem with them?
Well, the difference with me, I'm like, bro, by midnight, I'm sounding like James Earl Jones.
No.
Like, by 3 a.m. when she's still in there recording, like, I'm doing the intro to Star Wars. Like, it's crazy. Like, my voice gets crazy at night. So I have to go in, like, midday when my voice is at peak. She has a more raspy, deep voice, too, but it still works at nighttime. It's amazing.
My verse starts working at night.
Must be. I'm like, you on your way there now? I'm like, oh, now shall you come? Girl, if you want to do a song with the skinny guy from Boyz II Men in a wig, I'll be there. Because that's what my voice is going to be sounding like.
No.
At 1 a.m, I promise you.
No, that's when the worlds be turning in my brain. Be like
I don't know.
I get active at those hours.
I love the work ethic, though. Yes, I love it.
That's a Bronx thing, too. I feel like Bronx women have such a amazing work ethic, like, because it's like the concrete jungle. If you can get it there, you can really get it anywhere. So it builds you up.
But, well, first of all, that's where it started. Like, let's be clear. Like, this whole hip hop thing, it started in the Bronx. So when it comes to lyricism and things like that, I think we take it a little, not just only the Bronx, like being from New York, but the Bronx, New York. Like, you gotta have a little bit more oomph behind it. I mean, you could play. Shout out to the boroughs. They cool too.
And I feel like it's a good time for female rap too, right?
Yeah.
In general, like, and I hate to say female rap because it's like it's just rappers, right? Like,
but that's what any profession. I'm pretty sure you got called a female DJ, a female VJ, a female host. Like when with the thing that we have as women, our gender is always gonna be placed before our profession. Like, that's just what it is. Whether you're female doctor, female cop, female lawyer, like, you have to do a little bit more. But I feel like when it comes to women in hip hop, this is probably the most prevalent that has been in years, where not only is there so many different women from so many different places, not just from New York, from LA, from Texas, from Miami, from Atlanta, from everywhere across the globe, really. And they're doing it. Like, they're like kind of a little bit more lit than the guys right now.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm trying to be modest about it, but it wasn't something that, and everybody's not being cat. You're seeing the me and Connie's, and you're seeing the Lotto and Glorillas and this, and people interacting with each other. It's not a whole cat fight every time you turn around. And I feel like that's something that when I first came home, and I started recording again, that I really aspired to be a part of and to make happen. And I kind of feel like it started that when we did Summer Jam that year. And it was me and Latifah and Light and Cardi and Young and May and Kim and Moni Love and Yo-Yo and everybody, Rod Digger, from all the different generations, the past, the present, and the future on the same stage. Like, from there, I feel like that kind of opened up the doors, not just for the artists themselves, but for people to see, because I feel like people didn't know, like, they could have this many people that they like at one time. I even see it now, even with some of the fans, because it used to be everybody had their own fan base, but now you see the fan bases combining, like, I like her, and I like her, and I like her, and I like they have, it's not just one or two anymore, and that's kind of what we need, because what I've been saying for years before I got locked up, before I went away, like, yo, it's enough money, it's enough space, it's enough events, it's enough stadiums for everybody to do what they want to do, and when you get together, like, I had so much fun in the studio. Like, that was something that I made a priority. When she called me, I'm like, look, I need to be in the studio with you.
What was that energy like when y'all was in the studio?
Go ahead. What was it like? I don't know. I was just chilling.
Were you nervous?
The energy.
Were you nervous?
I'm sorry. Allergies.
She doesn't
I was
do coke.
really.
She has allergies.
Yes, it's so bad.
I checked.
It's so bad. And it's freezing outside. Okay, so the energy was really, really good. I was definitely nervous. I was like, oh my God, do I bring some wine? Do I bring some liquor? Do I bring, like, just most probably bring the good energy, right? And she came ready to go. She's so punctual with time. She's always on time. Like, no matter, she's always on time.
That is the biggest cap. But
what?
That is the biggest cap.
She's always on time.
Talk about it. Tell them, Connie.
That is the biggest
No, she's always on. No matter what we got going on, she's the first one there.
15 minutes at
Oh no, I don't know. Maybe I was
on time today too, but I was given the address this morning. I thought I knew where I was going, but I was just giving it, and I still was only like 15.
Sorry.
I've never been late with anything with you, have I?
No.
Thank you. Carry on. She's always on time. Go ahead.
She's always on time. And she walked in, she like played the beat, she went over the verse on her phone, make sure she had it down pat. She went in and she just laid her shit. She laid it a few times because she was just getting an emotion. But it was just good vibes. Like, after everything was laid, we just talked. You know, she dropped some gems on me, you know, about how I was recording, how I normally record, how many times I do doubles, how I do my ad-libs, and just giving me game. And I just, like, appreciated that because it didn't feel like a favor. Like, it felt like she really wanted to be there. She really wanted to do it. And I also think it was her kind of, like, testing my energy too, feeling my vibe out and seeing if we can actually, like, be cool, but outside of just the record. And I think that's the most important thing with artists when they're connecting, is like having that genuine connection and then getting the record done, or instead of, because it doesn't feel like it's a favor, it doesn't feel like business. It's still business, but it doesn't feel like, okay, I'm just doing this and I'm out.
Bitch. That's one thing she don't tolerate.
And I love that.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
I love that.
It's like people always like kind of like testing the vibe. Like, they always get nervous around her. Because even like working environments, I'm like, you nervous? And they be like, yeah, I mean, I'm so nervous. I'm going to meet her. I don't know why they get nervous. I'm like,
yeah, be nervous.
I'm like, it's no need to be nervous, but she's real. Like, she fucks with real people. Like, if you're doing fake love and it's like, oh, we just, like, when you high or when you not high or when you got something I need, like, that's not the type of time she be on. Like, she's the type of person that's like, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you through the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
And those are the type of people you want in your life, in your circle. Yeah. Because you gonna need those people when you get a super hot one, and then when that shit get cold, it get cold.
Yeah.
And it's not even just that. Like, I feel like when I came in, I didn't have that. Like, I would have loved to have somebody who's been in the game 15, 20, 25 years that could give me any type of insight. It was so at protecting every single bit of information. Like, it was the holy grail. Like, it was things that, for real, no, it was ridiculous. Like, people wouldn't tell you anything. Everything was learning through trial and error. And it's just like, it costs you nothing to give somebody, like, and this, you don't even gotta listen to me. I'm like, listen, this is what I went through. This is what a couple of my peoples that have been in this for a while went through. And it seems like a lot of people go, you may or may not go, but if you encounter this, here, you have this information.
Right.
Or if you're recording something, like, and I work with you, why would I not want somebody who I'm working with to be dope? Like, I want her to do the best that she can do because that makes me look good. I'm working with somebody that's fire. So it's like, a lot of times people, they come in with their egos and they come in with their accolades before everything else. And by the time you get to the talent part, you're like, I don't even like you. Matter of fact, I don't want you on my songs anymore. Trust me, it's happened to me a couple times. I thought I liked somebody. It's like, oh yeah, bring them in. They be sitting, I'll be in the studio. I'll be like, I don't like her.
I also think it's like coming from a place of knowing when you're confident in what you do and you know how great you are. When you get around other females or you even come into a space where it's like a mentorship kind of thing, you don't feel like you have to boast about your accomplishment. It's because I feel like it's like some people who think that it's gonna dim their light if they don't shine a little bit on the other person or just. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what happens with a lot of females. But like, I didn't experience that with her at all. Like, I felt like she wants me to win for real.
Camps too, that create that type of separation between other female artists working with each other. Oh, don't work with her. She's this. Oh, don't work with her. Her accolades aren't here. Or don't do that. Or don't do that. And I think what happens sometimes is that causes division.
It be their camp sometimes, but sometimes it be them.
Yeah. But it do
be a combination.
Let's not blame the camp only. It be them bitches too. They be acting weird. They be acting
Combo.
weird, and it's not. And it goes both ways because you'll have somebody who's been in it already, and they feel like, oh, I've done this, this, and this, and this, and I'm better, and I'm not gonna give this person a shot, or I'm not gonna rock with her because I don't want her to take my shine. And then you have it where it could be the other way around, like, oh, you did this, you did. I'm the new bitch, and I'm fire. You're
It could
hating
go both
on
ways.
me.
Yep.
Like, no, relax, calm down, everybody relax.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless y'all want to fight. So, like,
Nobody wants to do
cannot.
that.
and if you don't want to fight, then why are we talking? Like, relax.
Yeah.
So, Rem, we got to talk about your music, though, because, you know, you trending every week on Twitter. People want it.
Period.
Like, people want it. And
They need it.
And how many times have I called you?
Bro, she be called. First of all, like, for those that don't know, this is like my real life friend, and like real life for like almost 20 years now. Randomly, I'm minding my business, see my friend, like, mind you. So let me just show you. So y'all know it's not cap. I'm gonna show you. What is she saved as in my phone?
TT real friend.
Not to be confused with my fake friends.
Period.
So whenever I see TT real friend come on, I'm like, oh, it's my friend. She's calling me. Let's get. Yo, what's up? Nothing. Chilling. Yeah? Why don't you go to Miami and get in the studio and record? How about that? I be like, wait, what just
How you doing?
like,
what you
no,
ate today?
she gets straight to it. Like,
in the studio.
oh, you're chilling, really? Book a flight.
Go
I'm
to
like,
Miami,
yo,
spend 2
because
weeks.
Miami
get
is where
in.
I get my I feel like I
that.
make the best.
She make the best music.
That's how I feel
It's
when I go
because-
to LA. So
Really?
I know
In
how you
LA?
feel. Yeah. I know
Oh
the
my
feeling.
god, that's Miami for me. It's like good food, it's calm.
The
I go
water.
to Joe's house.
Yes.
See what I could do over there, chill with Cool and Dre. Like, it's cool. The only thing that is just I be having so much other stuff going on that I be like, when do I get to take out a chunk of 2 weeks and just put it out? But I'm tired of the harassment, mainly from both people I know and don't know. And I've decided I'm gonna put together like a little six songs, y'all.
I'll take that. I just want you to get
I mean, I
in the
got it
studio.
already. It's not
she
like
got so many records, bro. She got Connie. She got so
I
many
heard a few.
records.
She keeping them tucked.
She got so it be records where I hear other people doing the same concepts, and I'm like, bro, remember you cut this, and I'm
you
like,
did that 5 years ago.
That's what
I'm
happens when you put that energy out there. Like, how you
so
do
this
it?
This is the thing. What I do when I record records for me, I try to not use any slang that's dated. I try to, and this is something like, you know, that. Should I tell these people this? Yeah, I'll give it to y'all. Just charge it to the atmosphere. Send it back. I try to not use any slang that's dated, any events that can be dated, and just talk in a way to where, like, if I put this record out today or 5 years from today,
It'll feel like
it's the same
brand
thing.
new. Yeah.
it's the same thing. And when you do that, that's something that I learned years ago. When you do that, you make timeless music. And what happens when and if those records hit, not only do they hit for that moment, you can still play them and perform them 5, 10, 15 years later. That's why I can come out and I can do any up. I can do Lean Back. I can do Conceited. I can do whatever. I could do, you know, all the way up. I can do Feel So Good. I can do all of these records like today as if I recorded them today because I try to pick production that is timeless. I try to write in a way that is timeless. And so that's why I've never really like feel pressure like, what? You want me to drop an album right now? Today, right now? Let's go. Like,
Thank you. So can we get the album, the EP, the mixtape, something?
go. I told you.
You.
I promise you, I swear. I was supposed to do it last year for Hip Hop 50th. I was like, I'm going to do it for the 50th anniversary of hip hop. This is going to be my contribution. When I tell you, they worked to me to death last year. Like, every time I thought I had a moment, I was performing somewhere else. So we need you over here. And I'm not going to lie. It's so hard to turn down money. Like, it's so hard. Like, I be sitting here like, all right, I can go over here and work and do something that's going to make me more money in the future. I could just snap this half a ticket right now. All right, I'm going to do it. So, like, that's kind of what happened with, like, last year. But this year, I'm, like, I have two main focuses. And that's my album or my EP, whichever one you want to call it, and my talk show. So, those is my priorities this year.
And your acting has been, like, big for you, too.
Gosh. So let me tell you about this acting thing. I love doing it. I have the most fun. Like I cannot watch when you see it, because you're gonna be acting too. This is just, you just have to. Like she's jokes, by the way. She's sitting here not talking about. She's really jokes, but. When it comes to the acting thing, I love doing it. I have the most fun. I be on my trailers. I learn my scripts. Like I have like a photographic memory, so I can literally read it and then walk on set and know it, which is cool. But I'm not confident in it yet. Like I know I can rap. Like when it comes to rapping, it's not a question. Like I don't care what nobody can't tell me nothing when it comes to rapping.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I be feeling so stupid. Like no, I literally feel like they be like, cut. I be like, do I look stupid? Like when we do the movie, like do I look dumb? Like don't lie to me. If I'm looking dumb, I'll pull the director aside. If I'm looking dumb, tell me I'm looking dumb. Because if this shit come out and I look dumb, I'm coming for you.
But they've been good
like,
so far.
No, they've been good. But I promise you, when I watch, I'm like, oh, I did good in my head.
Because you're not
though,
seeing yourself.
in my head, like the last one, they had me like. First of all, I don't even cry in real life. Like if I'm crying, just leave. It's bad. I don't cry. I never really cry if I'm sad. Like I'll just be quiet. If I'm crying, I'm probably on a million, ready to kill. So if you see a tear, just leave the scene because it's now directed at anybody close. So when they have me, I'm like, yo, why they keep giving me these scenes where I gotta cry? And like, why? First of all, I don't know. I don't care.
Let me see, what would a fake cry look like?
It's ugly.
The
real one is ugly.
Can we get like 3 seconds of the fake cry? Hold on.
See, y'all making me laugh. Yeah. But I'm telling you, we have to think of something. I be trying to think of something that's like really, really bad that would like hurt me. I'm like, oh my God, like what would I do if like my whole shoe closet got caught on fire? Like,
that's how you have to think about it.
Like, I will be devastated.
That's how you get the real tears.
Like, yo, I will be sick. Like, just once you start doing that, and then I do this thing where like I make a fake yawn, like inside where I'm yawning on the inside. It's like, you see there's water in there? That was fake. So I think about my shoe closet on fire and do a little fake yawn, and then the tears come out. But I be trying not to laugh because I'm like, yo, nobody wants to look ugly. I don't care what the scene is. Like, and I'm like, I do not want to have the yes, there is no such thing as a cute cry though. Right. Unless you let one tear come, right. That's cool. A little. But once you have to do it's ugly. No, I'm not doing that. And they keep putting it in my scenes.
They want to see that side of you.
Ghetto Ratchet is out right now. Everybody, you could go stream it.
Yeah.
All platforms.
On all platforms.
Except for TikTok.
What else are you guys?
We got snatched.
Child, I don't know what they're doing.
Maybe in 30 days.
How is that impacting you, Connie? Because you're under that Universal Music Group.
I am. It's impacting all the artists. I hope that they can come to some kind of agreement really soon, and we can get our music back on the platform. Because
we don't hope that helps us. We just hope that they just put our record on.
Yeah, well,
y'all don't really gotta put nobody else on. Figure that shit out right now. Though, just throw our shit up there real quick.
We need that though, because we already our things are moving on Instagram really good. Twitter viral. TikTok started picking up on TikTok, and then the UMG announcement came, so it feels like we're getting a little cheated.
So for those that don't know what the UMG announcement is,
yes,
they have pulled the records of several artists that's underneath.
All the artists that's under Universal Music.
All of the artists, let me be clear, that's under Universal Music Group, off of TikTok because of whatever behind the scenes paperwork they got going on. So any of your artists that's under that, you won't be able to use their sounds on TikTok, which, we literally was sitting there trying to think of like, what we gonna do? So when we was shooting, we was at the Mary video, she like, yo, this is what we gonna do. She comes with these ideas. So I was like, yo, let's just make a dance. So she's like, I'm like, can you dance?
No.
No, that is not what you said.
I can do a little 1-2.
That's exactly what she said. She's like, I can do a little 1-2. So I'm like, all right, so we gonna do the thing, whatever. So you know me, like I think I'm like a Debbie Allen on the low, like girl. So I'm like, hey. She's like, hold on, I need like 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
I said 3-5 business days because she want to do a whole choreograph. I can't do that.
What is she literally said, what is 3? Could you imagine that? Yo, let's do this TikTok day. I'm like, y'all seen it? The girl she killed, she's like, I need like 3 or 5 business days. What?
Yes.
What is that? You said you could do 1 too. I'm not believing it. Like, I don't know. She's like, yo, I got all something. Like, girl, I can, but I'm not twerking. We're not doing that. I don't
But
think the world
it
ready
worked
for that.
out.
It did. The one we came up with was cool. It was cool.
Let me see what it looked like. Do a little bit of it.
She knows the dance.
Not
me. I don't know. I never saw the dance yet.
Haven't seen it. She went to 3 to 5 business days, I'm like, we don't have 3 to 5. Let's just go with what kind of girl, what kind of niggas you like? Oh, I like good niggas and jacket. We'll go with that. We not doing that. But it was like kind of, it was like, you know, they do to take that thing and that. It was like a lot of moves. Like in 1, in 2, in 3, and slide, and hit. Like,
she got a whole 8 count. Like, I don't got it in me.
Man, forget it. Just never mind. Next
Connie,
time.
I'm with you. I got 2 left feet, girl. I can't even.
I could do a little something, but not an 8 count.
I can't even do a little something.
Let her get drunk though. Let her get drunk. She turned into Selena. She started getting crazy.
At least I like to think I am, but nah, it don't come off like that.
I'm crying.
Y'all are crazy.
But everybody be saying that like, oh, when did you did? I didn't know. I'm like, yo, if you watch my first video ever, my whatever video, like we had a
You
whole
did have a crazy.
You did.
What?
I
forgot about that.
We was in Flushing Park, Queens, Flushing Park, getting crazy by that glow.
Yo.
I forgot about that.
Yo, your birthday parties be so lit with the dance moves. When you get a little drinky drink, when you get a little bit of that wine.
First of all, let's be clear, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. So all it takes is this much wine, and I'm a whole new person. But I'm like a happy drunk. I'm not one of those drunks that get drunk and want to fight everybody.
She don't
like,
even drink wine for real. She be in the club asking for Moscato.
Bruh.
I'm like, where's the tequila?
They was mad. They're mad at me because we in Starlets, and they got they dangerous drugs on the table. But first of all, the bottle looks scary. I don't even like that bottle. Like I'm like, so they come. I got mine look like 2 decanters of juice, but it's under the table because I don't even want people to see it because they making me feel ashamed.
I would have used it as a chaser.
I got my Moscato in one, and I got my Malibu in the other one. Like, you ever see what they did to my? When we was in salsa, they put my Malibu bottle to the side like it was like a water bottle.
Yes, we pushed
like,
it right
why
to the side.
is this in here with the other stuff? Like, I was like, you know what? I don't have to take this. I don't have to take this at all. Period. This is not
She be in
right.
a spot getting drunk off Moscato.
And Malibu.
Like,
and
Like a little bit though, not even
yes.
a lot. Like a little
First
bit.
of all, we are in the dangerous streets of New York, right? I need to be on point and coherent. Yes, we have security there, but before they do anything,
We safe with Tone. Anytime
Tone
Tone is in the building, we safe. Don't worry.
She has so much faith in Tone. Like,
I love Tone.
Shout out to my
I
security.
feel safe with Tone. Period.
That's because he does the most.
Yo, Tone, I've seen him choke up a few people.
And I
would love to see that.
There lies the problem. Bro, everybody not pussy. I be telling him, like, yo, we in salsa. He like, yo, all right, when we go out, we got to go this way. Niggas are saying they gonna jump me when we get outside. I'm like, come on, again? Now I got to go and squash the shit with him.
Tone was in there talking his
He
shit.
be putting his hands on people. I'm like, yo, you cannot just push people out the way.
I
Like,
can't believe one concert we went to, the kid got so hyped. And he remember it was a 50 Cent concert, and the white boy got so hyped. Tone yoked him up by his collar.
I be like, yo, get your hand up people's neck. What's wrong? He's sorry. I'm sorry. Come now I gotta hear you. You some Mama Moscato. Like now I'm sitting here trying to share my weak drinks with them.
Get you
Like,
a little
it's straight. It
child.
ain't gonna be on me. He gonna get something. I don't know that man. Matter of fact. She hired him. What? You love him so much, right? That's her security.
I love Tone.
But he does a great job. Like, we have security. But I feel like at the same time, like, that's why we grew up different. I'm not never gonna be now. If I'm in a house, I might get a little smack. Like, if you catch me inside at an inside part where it's just us, or we at a restaurant somewhere, and I know I'm going from the restaurant to the car, fried rice. It's over. But out in the public where like I'm moving around, I can't
gotta
do
be
that.
tact, gotta be alert.
Yeah.
Felt that. We was in the middle of the Bronx.
When I tried to smoke at Barclay, and you came in there, what did you call me? What was dice pineapples? She's like, she's like, oh, Ram, come to take this picture. I'm over there like, huh? She's like, dice pineapples. I'm like, I didn't even understand what that mean. I'm like, Kendall, let me get your glasses. So when y'all see the picture, I got all my shades on, but underneath them, I'm like this, hide and guard, okay? But I can't be like that outside in public. Like, I don't.
I get that.
Like, people be having
ulterior motives. People having fake beefs with you that you don't even know. I need to.
You need to be quick. So what are y'all listening to outside of course, Ghetto and Ratchet? What's in your playlist?
Nothing. That's all we listen to.
Well, that's at the top of the playlist for sure. Oh man, I'm an R&B girl. I listen to mad R&B. I listen to mad Summer Walker. I like Mariah the Scientist. I don't know. I listen to a lot of R&B music. Like I'm tapped into all the. I think Don Toliver just dropped something fire. We gotta play that in the car.
What's the one that you be listening to where they be looking like they whole gangsters and thugs, but they be singing like The Weeknd?
Oh, for Bats? Am I saying it right? For Bats? Yeah.
Wow.
I love him.
I like it now, but
Scully. He was yeah, the end. Oh my God. I thought he was about to do some rah shit, but it was like I'm into R&B heavy though right now.
I listen to whatever my 5-year-old listens to. I don't really have a choice of what gets played in the car. We get in the car. She's like, can we connect my phone, please? Can we go on my phone? Is crazy. No, seriously, at 5, like connect my phone.
She was into real heavy. Oh my God.
What, A Boogie or Mary? Which one?
It was one. I think it was Mary.
The amazing. She loves. She was the heavy with it. Now anything A Boogie, like it's bad. Like to the point where I was like, I'm telling your father. Wow. Like we was going to a concert. She's like, is A Boogie gonna be there? I'm like, yeah. So she's like being all giddy, like, oh my God. She's calling her friends and her cousins, like, I'm gonna see A Boogie today. I'm gonna see A Boogie. So we leaving. She dressed or whatever. We going out. She's like, I'm putting myself on. She's like, Mom, can I get some of that? Like, some what? Some lip gloss? She's like, oh, I have my lip gloss in my bag. Can I get some of your perfume? I'm like, yo, nah. For what? Like, beat it. She's like, I want to smell good when I say A Boogie. What? Get your little... You gonna smell like lollipops. That's what you're gonna smell. You don't get no perfume. What do you, matter of fact, you just get some cheese doodles.
Swag.
Not
it's
lollipop.
Crazy. Your whole face, your whole swag.
Yeah, she's really the twin.
It's bad.
It's bad. No, that's your twin. 1000%.
She had that mouth. Oof.
Or her dance moves too, and she be like, I'm like, oh my God.
She has no idea that I'm really a child abuser at heart. She be playing with me so crazy. I be like, yo, I really beat kids. No, she don't even know. She don't get beat. She don't get in trouble. I'm like, she don't get no trouble. She don't even know. That
she be running the house.
She runs.
We be on the phone. She be like, Mommy, I be like,
she runs.
I'm gonna call you right back. I be like, yeah, girl.
Bro, I don't even, cause nobody got time to be arguing with somebody that's 5. Like, you really can't beat me though. Like, she be doing her little boxing lessons and she thinks she tough. She be like, I can fight. Oh my God. I'm like, girl.
When she first got her cell phone though, oh my God, she was FaceTiming me all the time. I'm like, where's your mom? I don't know. Can you call her? I'm like, she could be downstairs.
Right.
I don't know.
She's on the D&D. I put her, like, she's crazy.
You gotta pick up.
I never even knew that you can override that until she can.
Until she called
if you call
3
back
more
to that in a certain amount of time, it will override. I'm like,
3 more times.
yo, she's crazy. Yeah, that. So whatever she's listening to, so I listen to a lot of that girl Lele, A Boogie. Super Saya.
Yeah.
Like, like I try to monitor like what she listens to. Besides, like, you know, what is the other one she listens to? Oh God, I can't think of it. It's somebody else that she drags into the ground real bad. But she's a regular kid, so you know the type of stuff they listen to. Like she gets sturdy.
Yeah.
So
get sturdy.
Like when we seen her, she was like, that's the girl from your video. She's like, oh, okay. She know I be getting sturdy till y'all saw. Okay. Ma'am, relax. Okay.
So
relax.
adorable.
But yeah, I told Connie, just don't. She wants a kid or anything. Just borrow mine. They'll change her mind. I'll send her over for a little while. She's like, she's so cute. Like,
for a little while, because you can't get her back. Right.
You want her? She can come over.
Return to sender.
Listen, everybody, Ghetto and Ratchet is out right now, featuring Remy Ma. Ladies, thank you so much for stopping by. I know you guys got another interview to get to, but thank you so much.
Yes.
Big Diamond, Big Bronx energy.
Period.
Remy Ma, Connie Diiamond, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Make
Thanks
sure you guys
for having
stream the record. Stream it.
Period. Yeah, run them numbers up.
Yes.